Now, according to my wife, I am difficult to live with, but I think we can all agree on that statement is definitely not true. But one thing is for sure, since moving into the home, I have dominated every single decision when it comes to the garden, and she feels like she doesn't have a place out here until now. Because I'm going to build my wife her very own private island right here in my garden, starting off with the base, which we're going to use a fibre reinforced concrete from Wattmix. Then it's time to add a new perimeter, and for this we're going to use the Verti fences from Charles and Ivy. Then it's time for the one-of-one luxurious building from the Cabin Master. And to give this island a stranded look, we're going to add the most insane aquascape pond you have ever seen. And I'm doing all of this without my wife knowing a thing. It's going to be a complete surprise. Because from our very first date to using our wedding money to start our own business, to then quit that business to transform outdoor spaces for free, Tina has stood by my side every single step of the way. Now, I genuinely wouldn't be the man that I am today without her. So I'm going to send her off with her friend Zoe, and I'm going to build her something incredible. But right now, we need to start with power. Let me explain. Now, you can see from the design that there is a building there, which means we need to get power to it. However, we can't go as the crow flies because the pond's going to be in the way, which means we need to dig a new route right around the garden to get power to this new building. Now, one thing we need to do before we roll it out is connect the ducting in to my hub of love. And what this is, it's literally a T-junction for where all the cables in the garden. And as you can see, it is full at the minute. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put another hole in, a 70mm hole. We're going to put the ducting in, and then we'll start to feed it back, rolling it out, making sure it's perfect every time, and then we can stick some cables in it. I'm getting good at this conduit stuff. Now, when it comes to decorating the building at the end, I'm going to be honest, I'm not very good at it. I really don't know how things go together, and I can't get that touch that Tina is looking for. But there is one lady that I know is perfect at it, and that is Amy, her best mate. Now, she helped me plan Tina's engagement. She's involved in every surprise that I do with Tina because she knows her probably more than me. So I'm going to give her a ring, and I'm going to see if I can get her involved in this YouTube video.
Mr. Marshall.
Ames.
Hiya.
And I need you to do me a favour again.
Go on.
Right, I'm gonna build Tina her own island in the garden.
Right.
I'm gonna put a building on that island, and as you probably know, I'm not very good at decorating, and I wanted to see if you would come and be my Gok Wan and design it. Oh, Gok Wan's not the designer. Anyway, I want you to help me. I want you to help me make it look girly.
Oh my god, okay. Does she know?
No. She knows I'm building a building, but she thinks I'm turning it into another F1 place, and she wasn't very happy with that, so I'm going to surprise her. Now, she keeps going on about this place in Manchester that she absolutely loves, and I don't remember what it's called. She wanted the living room to be a Greek style, so I'm thinking in my head is, do we then build the building in like a Greeky style?
Okay.
Are you down for it?
Wow, oh, yeah, I am. I love it. I think that'd be amazing.
There's a problem.
Go on.
It's this week. Well,
It's being built this week.
Yeah, so I've put the concrete. It'd be amazing if you could come at some point and I can show you the garden of what it's going to look like, and I can show you the design for the building as well. The building's being built Friday, Saturday, so I'm going to try and send Tina away so I can do all the work, because she thinks we're getting the building done like ages away, but she doesn't know it's going to be literally now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that'll be fine, that. I'll have a look at my calendar and see what days I can come over.
Amazing. And we'll need to go shopping.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Can do.
Awesome. Cheers, lovely. Speak to you soon.
Speak to you soon.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.
Yes!
It's now time to give my island a perimeter, and for that we're using the brand new fence from Charles and Ivy, which is called Vertis. Now, I know it's extremely controversial why I'm going for a black fence, but hear me out. Reason number one, it's super low maintenance, which means I'm not going to have to paint it every single year. The second thing is, per panel, there's almost 80 bottles of recycled plastic, but for me, the number one thing, it is super hard wearing. So it's going to stand the test of time, and it looks pretty sick. It's now time to build the framework for our concrete pad.
What we've done now, we've got this small stake in, so what we can do now, get our transit level and work out our water level. Once we get that solid beep, we know we're bang on water level. There you go. Then we can do a little bit of a marker there. Our water level is here, so our concrete now needs to be roughly 100 millimetres above that, just so when the cantilevering decking comes across, we'll have 100 millimetres just before the water level.
So to set out our base, we marked out with our blue ox line, and then we made sure that we got our sizes absolutely correct, which we actually made a little bit of a boo-boo, which you will see a little bit later on. And for the framework, we are using 62 timbers. Hectic, absolutely hectic right now, and the reason for, we need to get the concrete padding for this building as well as getting all this fence finished, hence why we've got Ari here from Paul Farrow Sons. He's given us a massive help. We've got Stephen, DGS Waterscapes, he's helping us. We're going to get this framed and then we'll all jump onto the fence because the concrete's not coming until 3 o'clock, which right now in real life terms, not YouTube terms, it is 11 o'clock, and I've got a lot of missed calls. Oops. Now, I know it's super excessive to be building a frame out of 62 timbers. However, all the weight of the entire pond is going to be on this sub base. So we need to make sure that it is strong, and that's why we are doing a 6-inch concrete pad. We need to make sure all our measurements are absolutely correct. Paul's here, Dad's here. But even though the lads were here, I was still worried. So my worry is, if we don't get the bits finished today, it puts everything behind, because we've got 2 of the best pond installers, 3 of the best, 4 nearly of the best pond installers coming from America to install a pond. We haven't got any room for manoeuvre. So every day when we say we've got to do something, it's got to get done. The problem we have in situations like this is, sometimes when you say you're going to get stuff done, it normally like leaks in and runs into the next day. I've not got that allowance. I've literally got like every single day accounted for, because I'm getting back out on the road to do my free gardens, free driveways very soon. It might have you involved, mightn't it?
We'll get it done now.
It might have Ari, we don't know.
Yeah,
Let me know in the comments if you would like Ari to come and do the first driveway with me. And then you'd have to like it if you want Paul to come. Yeah. And if you want all of us to come, you need to say something nice in the comments. Now, when you're installing your base, whether it be for a shed, an outbuilding, or anything really, you need to make sure your levels are absolutely correct. So we worked around with a big level, a little level, just to make sure that when we put the concrete in a little bit later on in the video, it goes in as flat as possible. So then we will, when we build a building on our island, it's perfect. That is the frame fully in. However, we do need, Stephen is a stickler for getting things right. So we're going to put supports right around. We're going to put a sheet of plastic from the inside out, and then we're going to fill it all up with concrete. So let's get that done. Now, to kickstart our island, we are going to install Terram, which is to stop the migration of materials. Watch my willy. Bloody hell, Paul, geez, look at you with that knife. Now, I've not got time to worry about my tallywhacker because we need to get the Type 1 MOT installed. Now, this is designed to completely compact to give our sub base or our concrete something solid to lie on top of. So we installed it around about 100 mil, and then we give it a good old whack before we was ready for the concrete. You've got to be so careful with concrete, because if you get it on your skin, it's like 3rd-degree burns. Sometimes you might be all right, but when you've been mixing all day and you've got splatters all over your face, you have little burn patches all over your face, which is not what you want. So always wear wellies, always wear proper gloves, which are these are the waterproof gloves from Wonder Grip. But now it's time for the big men to get here. We can get the concrete in. And that is a very, very successful day one.
It's now time to do some concreting, baby. Now, you've seen me use these guys time and time again, and there's a few reasons why. They're super reliable. They text you when they're leaving, so it gives me enough time to prep. And 3, I've never been let down with their concrete. It is super strong. Now, when we order it, we tell them what we're going to be using it for, and you'll see in this stuff, we added some structural fibers because we want to make sure this base is super, super strong. And it's quite wet as well, because you'll see a little bit later on when we're working the concrete, we want to make sure it's malleable. I don't even know if that's a word, but it sounds like it is, so we're going to use it. Now, once we bring all the concrete, we barrel it round into the base, Paul starts working it and damping it in just to make sure there's no air pockets. As you can see, he's pushing it back on itself. And when we put the last barrier in, we then jump on a big piece of timber and we start damping it. So you're damping it down, kind of working it along, and then you're scraping it just to get your final touch. And if I don't say so myself, Stephen did an absolutely, well, they all did an incredible job.
So I'm currently sat in a bar/restaurant in Manchester, which is one of the places that we know Tina loves. And we were hoping for it to be the inspiration for the interior in the cabin that I've been asked to help Mark decorate for her. So I'll show you around.
Now, I'm not going to lie, I would have not picked any of this stuff. It would all have been about Lewis Hamilton, but I can't have that, and that's why we sent Amy.
Stephen used to be a concrete master, so he's got inside now and just raked it off. We're going to damp it and make the rest of it look like that one, and then we can let it dry. Perfect.
Last finishing touches now, and you'll notice that we're all in wellies. You cannot get concrete on your skin because it will burn you. So please make sure if you're going to be putting concrete in yourself, you make sure that you use your correct PPE. Oh, look how lovely it looks.
The concrete is now done, thanks to the Concrete Kings. We've got Paul and Stephen. They've absolutely... Harry disappeared, didn't he? Where did Harry go?
He went to the cafe again.
Oh, yeah, to the cafe again. We've now got to let this concrete set. The next bit of this whole build is the building, which I cannot wait for. So I'll see you in 3, 2.
And with a building, you need a base. So the team from Cabin Master pre-assembled everything at the warehouse before they arrived it, which meant that they put this together in absolutely no time.
Now, I'm not going to lie, this base is going in a lot quicker than I thought. Now, how have you built it so fast?
So it's pre-cut for us in the factory. We've got 2 warehouses back in Nottingham, 30 lads in each, constantly producing our work for us.
Oh, wow, so you have this pre-built, you bring it...
Yeah, so it's all
done.
pre-cut to size. We just basically bolt it together with tech bolts and then go from there.
Amazing. Let me show you how fast. They've built all this already before I've even had my morning coffee.
Now, for the frame, they built it out of 6x2 treated timber. They then locked it into that concrete base before then adding the Kingspan. Now, this stuff is to keep your toes lovely and insulated. Once they'd fully installed the Kingspan, it was then time to protect it from moisture. So they added a DPC. This is to make sure that the moisture from the ground don't creep through into that beautiful new building. Once that was installed, we then worked on the floorboards, which again, they wanted to make sure that it was protected, so they added another layer of membrane before then starting the decking. Now, I know this is another bold decision from me, but we went for black, which when the garden's fully complete, I promise it will all make sense. But for right now, the boys had finished all the decking, which meant they give it a big clean down before then we can show you the fully completed look.
Now that the base is fully complete, I need to move on to the bit that I have been dreading, which is the electrics. Let me explain. As of right now, all the power coming to the garden is coming off one fuse from the fuse board in the house, off a 6mm cable. But as you can probably imagine, there's going to be a hell of a lot of power in this garden. So we need to change that. But obviously I can't do it, so in comes the goat.
Hi guys, right, I'm Nick, electrician, come to bail Mark out. He rang me yesterday afternoon, got issues with the wiring in this lovely garden. Lovely. It will be lovely at one point.
In my defence, we was let down and Nick is like the Superman of the electrician world. He's come to save the day.
Thanks. So what it is currently to the YouTube studio is a 6mm cable, armoured cable running in, but you've got your £1 million new building going in the corner. But today, with minimal time to get bits with wholesalers, I'm going to try and connect 10mm to the house end, to the YouTube studio, the original board in the studio across to the new place. Obviously test it to make sure we're okay, and then come back another day, upgrade the new board in there, potentially upgrade some stuff that end, obviously give it a test afterwards. So.
Now, upgrades mean one thing, more cable. This time we needed to install a 10mm duct grade cable. So once I'd shown Nick my hub of love, it was time to rod it. This ended up being a lot more difficult than I thought. Just with the amount of cables in that duct, it wasn't going through very easy, as you can probably tell from my face. And the other thing that we dealt with was the cold.
That's so good news, Nick. Honestly, guys. 60% of you that watch this, watch it in a nice, warm living room. If I could have temperature vision right now, I'd give it you, because it is freezing.
Although it was cold, Nick was still coming up with his ingenious ideas.
What you have done, which I've never seen before, is normally I would just take that whole length. You've done the start of it and the end of it.
I never really do the middle bit because I just think most of the time,
You don't really.
this should be more than ample. I think if we pull it and this snaps, go, I've caught something and damaging other stuff, then and pulling it all through and realise you've got a big bunch of cables that shouldn't be there at the end.
Right, let's pull it through, baby.
Okay.
Now that we'd attached our 10mm cable to our rods, all we needed to do now was pull it through. Easier said than done. However, we managed to get it through.
So why am I putting a bigger board in? It all boils down to our loads and the amps that are drawn. Currently, this can take 32 amps. Our new supply, the much bigger one, can take up to 50. So ideally, there's nothing wrong with this board currently. There's just not enough spare ways. So this board's coming off, putting a bigger one in. So then we'll link into here. It'll then supply the new building, all the other projects Mark's got going on in the background. We can label it up nicely. So I've just created a list for Mark. You can nip over to the wholesalers, grab that, and I'll rip this apart and much up the new one in, get it tested, get it working, and get warm.
Oh yeah, boy.
We are home, which means one thing. Let's see if I've messed up on the order and I've got everything that I need to be able to completely swap out my box. Now, who'd have thought the lengths that I have had to go to with this garden to make it work? It's honestly, when it's done, it's going to be absolutely insane. Now, would you all do me a favor? I'm going to drop a QR code right now to go and subscribe to Nick's channel. It would mean the world to me. I really like you to support the people that are kind of helping me do what I'm doing. I couldn't do it without them. Have you scanned it yet? Come on, at least scan it and subscribe, you cheeky buggers.
Jesus. Oh wow, look at these little mats he's got. I think I've got everything for him, I think. We'll find out. It's now time to install the Charles and Ivy fence. Now what's good about this one is this is what you would probably do at home because you'll have your concrete posts in. So this comes with a side panel. You put that into your concrete and then you sit your panels in. Normally you'd start off at the bottom, but these are vertice, so these are kind of slats down. So we're now going to start to build up this whole row and then that will enclose the full garden. But look who's just turned up. Amy's here. Hopefully she doesn't think I've made a disaster of the garden. What do you think, Ames?
I mean, wow.
You've not seen it for ages, have you? Yeah. That's not going to stay there, Ames, don't worry. So my plan is I'm going to build Tina her own island. There, where it's like the tarpaulin, that's going to be a building. So it's going to be, the building's going to be big. It's going to be 4 metres by 2.5 by 3 metres. But I've not got a clue how to decorate it. Well, I need your help. So that's what I need help with, decorating the building. I know it looks like a mud bath right now, but did you think it was going to look like this when...
No. Honestly, no, I didn't.
Fence is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, I do love the fence. That'll look
So I know it's very controversial because it's black, but all the stuff is going to be green around it and it'll make it look beautiful. I'm going to have this building done in 2 days' time.
2 days?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you next see this, it'll be done
Yeah.
in 2 days.
2 days. I'll see what happens.
Teamwork, baby. Right, I'm going to crack on getting this fence done. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming, love. Right, so hopefully we do get it done in 2 days. Now, me and Isaac are going to build up this fence now. This is how we're going to build it up. So, first of all, if you take your sheet out there, Isaac, these bottom pieces here are deeper. These bottom pieces here are deeper. So that is going to sit at the bottom on your old panel. So this bottom plate goes in like that, like so. You just support it there, Isaac. And then these panels then go in there, like so. Slide all the way up into your posts like that. And the next one goes in, and then that slides in. And there we go. So now it's just like a jigsaw puzzle or Lego. You put them in, slide it across like so.
So while me and Isaac finished off the fence, Nick was getting power to that island. And to do that, he needed to install a brand spanking new fuse board. Now, when it comes to electrics, I know nothing other than you plug things in and you get power. So my advice would be to you is when you are messing around with electrics, please, please, please make sure that you get a qualified electrician. Don't be a mark. Be a smart person, get a Nick in to do the job for you, and then at least you know it's right, because look at when he completed it, it looked absolutely beautiful. Look at all them wires in them things. Oh, amazing. Today is a very special day. The boys are here to build the incredible Cabin Master building. First day without Tina. Oh, it's bloody good, guys. It was good. I got to leave my washing everywhere. I've left my cups on the side. It's bloody amazing. Now, when it comes to the design of this incredible Cabin Master building, it's all your own choice. So they're not kind of just a copy and paste. This particular one that we built was a very specific size, and I wanted the front of it to be very impactful. So we chose a Western Red Cedar. Now, the main reason for that is Western Red Cedar to me is absolutely beautiful, and so is my wife. Brownie points. The second thing is when Tina sees this for the very first time, I want it to take her breath away, and this wood absolutely smashes that.
Do you know something really exciting? For the first time ever, we have got a discount code for Cabin Master. So fill your boots, because they don't normally do this. They're booked up literally half of the year. So if you want to get a cabin this year, you need to get onto them fast, and the link will be below. Here you go, Domino.
Now, I couldn't let these lads work their socks off in the rain without giving them some nice pizza.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Tina's not here. I'm going to order takeaway for the next 3 days. That's not true. I'm going to cook myself a nice meal tonight.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Oh, God. This video has not been sponsored off Domino's, but if Domino's, if you're watching this, it's disgusting that you've not sponsored us. We eat pizza every day.
Now that the pizza was demolished, it was time to get back to, well, the rain. Just kidding, it didn't stop us, boys. We jumped on the roof to install the EDPM, I think it's called. It's a rubber liner, and that keeps it nice and watertight. They left it set for 24 hours before securing it, and the lads inside worked on the installation to keep it nice and warm. Once that was done, it was time to add the roof boards, and then I could actually start working on something else.
Now, while the lads are getting the windows in, rather than get in the way, I'm going to put my steps into my sunken seating area. Now, if you was just to lay porcelain on top of that mix, it will pop, it will move, it will cause you headaches. So what you need to use is a primer adhesive, like this stuff. This is from Easy Bathroom. You apply it on. I think in the tiling world, they call it back buttering. And the reason for this will adhere your porcelain to your bed.
I'm now going to explain how you actually install porcelain. First of all, the mix. 4-to-1 sand and cement, which means 4 parts sand to 1 part cement. Once you're happy with the level of your mix, you then install your slab with that primer adhesive on the bottom. Now with porcelain, it's super important to make sure that your falls are correct. It's recommended that there's a 1 in 60 fall, which means every 60 centimeters it needs to fall 1 centimeter. Now, I am in a very blessed position to give you all a discount code from Easy Bathroom, which is Mark, and it works for literally everything. So go and fill your boots, you cheeky buggers. As for the porcelain, I've also added some beautiful Orco lighting. Anyway, the boys had got all the windows and doors in.
Let me see if the door opens.
The boys are now pretty much done. Steve's done all of the inside, Dan's been on the roof, and Kyle's been working on all the detail around the decking area and then the outside little veranda, you call it, Steve, don't you?
Yeah.
But right now, I need to decorate it, and obviously we're doing that with Amy, so I'll see you in 3, 2. You don't join me at shopping, you actually join me in the kitchen, because Amy's on her way for us to go shopping to decorate the inside of Tina's new building. And I thought it would be amazing to hide this camera and see what she truly thinks of all of our hard work. Bearing in mind, we've been through rain, we've been through a tiny little bit of sunshine, more rain, storms and more rain. So hopefully she likes it. Right, you hid in a bush. Tina still has access to the gates because the gates have gone and she's answered the phone, so Amy's coming in. Let's see what she bloody thinks. Shit. Have a look, Ames. What do you think? It's sick, innit?
Yeah.
We have arrived at shopping. Now we've come to Arrighi Bianchi, which is like a, would you say it's a fancy shop? It's a fancy shop in Macclesfield. The reason that we've come here is because Amy's idea, she wants very unique furniture. So we're gonna come here and we're gonna see if it's here, basically. I feel like today's gonna cost me a pretty penny. I've found something perfect. Can I have it?
No. You get that, but with the girl.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I wonder if you could get them bespokely made. We couldn't find what we wanted in this shop. The main thing is the sofa, because Amy's got this idea in her head of creating that bar that Tina likes,
Yeah.
but they've got nothing in here like that. So we're going to go Trafford and we're going to see if we can find it elsewhere. Place number 2, we found a, what do they call it, retail park in Trafford, and there's like 7 shops or something. So we're going to start in the first one and then hopefully we can find the one that we want. Oh, that's well cool. Look at the technology nowadays. Well, I think Tina would love that. She would hate that. Oh my God, it's talking to us. Oh my God. Amy, I would like a drink, please.
There you go, Mark.
Oh, lovely. Number 2, we lasted a little bit longer, but still not found what we're looking for. And the guy reckons that we will not find that sofa anywhere in the world for the timescale that we want. But we've got belief, haven't we, Ames? We don't like being told no, it just drives you on to do more. It's not going too well. Shot number 3 down. Amy has a really good feeling about Sofology. One more shop left to check, which will be shop number 4. And then we would have tried 6 shops today, so hopefully we can find it. There's some. Shop number 4, down the drain. And at this point, I'm nervous because we've got one more shop to go in. Can't really find anything. We're gonna have to completely change the plan. Please keep your fingers crossed, guys. It was the news that I was dreading. We never found anything. Which meant there was only one option left to do.
Hi guys, a bit of a different one again today. We've been sent on a journey. We're going to Coventry to get a surprise sofa for Tina, or for the garden room, which she didn't know about. So apparently delivery would have took months. So we had to save the day again. See. Right, so we're here. You can see. Oh, there you go. So here we go. Just a few adjustments to get it in.
Honestly, Isaac's cinematography is incredible, but now it's time for the mirror.
Now, Tina's seen this on one of the Housewives of Cheshire, and I know she's obsessed with this mirror, so she's gonna love it. Yeah, we'll lean it against that wall. Amazing. Awesome. There we go. Right, it's now time to decorate it.
I'm scared the material's going to be right there. Oh, look!
Look at that.
Honestly, I could not have done this without Amy.
I think we just have it wall leaning.
Thank you so much for your help. You mean the world to me and Tina.
I can't build Tina a beautiful cabin without having my nana with us. Let's go.
Now we got this olive tree from Dylan and Chloe at One Click Plants, and they've been gracious enough to give us a discount code, which is Mark. So if you're going to be buying your plants this year, please go and support them. Now that we've got the olive tree in, there's only one thing left to do. Surprise my wife with her very own private island.
Right.
What are you doing?
I'm getting too excited.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you
love? I'm getting a bit overwhelmed.
Right, well, you're dragging me about like a rag doll.
It's good. Ready? Let me get my composure. 3.
Look, if this is what you like with this, imagine what you like when we're getting married.
Love.
Yeah.
I've put so much effort into this. I'm getting emotional already. Give me 5 minutes. Right. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
No, I'm scared. I don't know where I'm standing.
We'll just walk forward and I'll tell you to open your eyes. Oh, bloody hell, I'm crying.
Are you crying?
Yeah, it's really good, love.
Right, what do you want me to do to talk
So
me through
I'll say
it?
3, 2, 1, open your eyes.
Right, am I walking straight?
Walking straight, love, yeah.
Nothing's in my way, is it?
Absolutely not. There's this pitchfork here I'm going to get you to walk into if you carry on. Are you ready?
Yeah.
There we go. 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes.
I can see.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I am so proud that we now have our own Cabin Master building.
Look at the inside as well.
Somewhere that Tina can now have her own space.
That's like something out of a catalogue, isn't it?
And you can actually start to see the garden coming alive.
Should we go and have a look inside?
It reminds me of like maybe you're finding like Mykonos.
And what she doesn't know, we've actually decorated the inside of this Cabin Master building just like her favourite place, which she hasn't been to, Mykonos.
Oh, wow. Oh my God, I've got Creed.
There's no place that I would rather.
Look at this sofa. It's so beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't get over it. Oh, I love this book. It's so beautiful. It's so you, though. Like, I can tell that you.
Well,
have
I'd
helped.
say 90% of it was me.
Not really, Mum.
I'm joking him. It was 90%.
Oh, it's going to be so peaceful in there. Like,
yeah.
oh
Luckily,
my God, we could decorate it at Christmas.
Yeah.
Now YouTube is telling you that you should watch this video, and if you don't do what YouTube does, that's bad. Go watch it.